Hi, I'm Akino Chikada, Senior Product Marketing Manager at MarkMonitor. Traditionally, the financial industry has always been a primary target for phishing attacks, and it continues to be a primary target. According to our data, in the first half of 2015, just over 40% of phishing attacks targeted the financial industry. What's interesting is that we've started to see a shift. Fraudsters are now targeting non-financial institutions. Since January 2014, phishing attacks have practically quadrupled in non-financial institutions. One of the areas where we've noticed a growth is SaaS-based companies. What we're seeing is that fraudsters are taking advantage of the fact that users access SaaS services from anywhere. This allows them to shift their attacks from the network infrastructure itself. They are now targeting the users who hold access rights to the data. People who use SaaS applications also typically don't have the best security controls in place, which makes it easier for fraudsters to set up a phishing scam. Fraudsters typically leverage a multi-pronged phishing approach, which includes email campaigns, impersonating sites, social media sites, and they'll even go with the customer support pages, paid search ads, and even malicious mobile apps. They even use social engineering tactics to hook people with their scams. According to a recent study, the most successful phishing campaigns will capture data from 45% of all victims. The least successful scams only scored information from 3% of victims. But if you think about it, that really still adds up. With SaaS, once a fraudster has accessed the account, they get access to the data. And fraudsters know how to monetize these different types of data and credentials. So for example, they can gather more data on each user, they can cast a wider net to launch more campaigns, and even resell cloud credentials and resources. So here's 5 quick tips for best practices to deal with these types of attacks. First, everyone needs to be much more proactive, both organizations and also end users. Second, organizations should leverage purpose-built technologies. Third, don't just focus on the email channels. Fraudulent attacks are taking place across multiple digital channels in different forms, so it's really important to have a solution that is going to look across all those different platforms. Lastly, educate your customers and make sure that your customers are allies in fighting fraudulent activities. To find out more on this topic, visit www.markmonitor.com and be sure to view my full-length webinar on this subject on YouTube.